father. Like that's the hardest one because in this business, it takes you away from a lot of, it takes you away a lot, like time wise, vicinity wise. And that's the thing that I think a lot of us, me specifically, I've had to work on, because in focusing on this goal, you can sometimes get like tunnel vision, and you look up and you've missed a year, or you missed, you just missed things. And I think that although relationships I've had didn't always work out the way I thought they would, the thing that I focus on the most is just being present as as a father, and and try to balance that as best as possible. But that's the hardest one for me to hold, because I feel like the best fathers are there all the time. And so I'm just holding on to my really good dad title. That's the one for me. And it is an absolute goal. It's not like by no means do I think, like, I don't even know if there's a best or greatest at anything other than God. So there's a point of just, like, long as there's a goal and a purpose, like, I want to be as great as I can. I want to be the best possible version of myself as I can, and that includes to be able to do that, you can't just think about yourself. So that that's been the I guess the goal. That's just been the goal for me, is just to be the greatest versions of myself as I can. And I've had positions. I'm a producer, I'm a writer, I'm a DJ. I've been executive vice president of Sony Urban Music. Like I've held a lot of positions, but fundamentally they're all the same. It's about me stepping in and being honest and aware, and making sure that the people and the products are in the right places, in front of the right people, in front of and in the right places, so that they can be heard and connect to the people who are going to cheerlead them into being successful. 24 hours. I don't know. I guess I don't, and this probably goes into everything any powerful CEO has ever said. I use them until I don't feel like they're being productive. Like at the moment I get tired or I drift, I chill. Like I try to not stress myself about being creative on command as much, and try to just be creative when it's creative, and try to get the most out of those moments. Because I think a lot of creative people get stressed out in the idea of writer's block, and the idea of just not being on. And it's a talent, it's a gift, and it's when it's supposed to be there, right? And as long as you are always keep practicing, keep doing the things that help your craft, the moment the right idea comes, you'll be prepared and ready for it. You'll be able to handle it and be able to do what is supposed to get done with it. And I think if we just stop, if we don't worry so much about how big or successful things can get, we can think about how right they can be. Ultimately, I'm trying. I'm just making the effort, and the effort is the beginning of it. Like you have to work to get it. And even no matter how talented you are, no matter how gifted you are, and I don't know if this is my movie as much as this is probably the thing I've learned in dealing with exceptional people and exceptionally talented people, that talent is awesome, right? And it's a gift. But if you don't nurture it, it won't sustain you. You have to put in the time, the practice, and the process to be at the top of anything. And if you think because you watch somebody succeed fast in your eyes, if you don't take the time to pull back the layers, you're gonna miss how they did it. And I figure, like, I don't know, I think the best thing you can do is study the people who you think are dope, and not to study them from a surface standpoint. Like, read, find out. I found out that one of the things that Miles Davis did that helped him more than anything is he didn't do creative favors. If he didn't believe in it, he didn't do it. But if he believed in it, he fucked with you. And to me, he didn't. That's one of those things that keeps you aligned with your goal. It's like a lot of times we get into these positions where we feel like this is the thing to do politically, and you find out later that comes back to bite you in the ass because it wasn't something you could stand up for. So, I guess the whole thing is stand up. That will be it. Stand up. I'm now in LA, and my focus now is to move into TV and film. Like, I'm music supervising a couple of TV shows now. Got a show that's being written and almost done. Yeah, just trying to experience more stuff.